here's a few tricks to get more out of LinkedIn. One of the things that people don't realize about LinkedIn is how powerful it really is. People think about Twitter, they think about Facebook, they think about all these other places, but LinkedIn is actually super, super important and super, super powerful as a marketing tool. One of the cool facts about LinkedIn is that 60% of all job searches where people actually do placements for companies actually happens on LinkedIn. So it's the biggest avenue for getting a job. And it's not only a great avenue to get jobs, but it's also a great avenue to get business. So here's a few tricks to get more out of LinkedIn. First trick is you have to be connected. The biggest mistake that people don't understand about LinkedIn is how the search works. On LinkedIn, you can only be found if you're connected to the people. So if I search for you and we're not connected, then we will not be able to see each other. I won't be able to find you. Now, how do you get connected with people? Well, there was a concept of 7 degrees of separation, that everybody in the world will be connected through 7 degrees of separation. Well, LinkedIn uses the concept of 2 degrees of separation. So everyone that I'm connected with, their connections, I'm connected with. So I can see all my connections, if that makes any sense. Hopefully it does. But that's the way it works. So for example, I personally am one of the top connected people on LinkedIn. I have about 8,000 first level connections, and it's probably, by the time you see this video, it might be 9,000. It goes up very quickly. But the point is, as a result, I have about 5 million second level connections, because all the people I'm connected with are connected to other people. So about 5 million people can see me on LinkedIn. That's a pretty good number. But it's not great. There's 200 million, 300 million people using LinkedIn. I want to get all of them to be able to see me. How do I do that? Well, first thing is get those first few thousand connections. Now, what LinkedIn allows you to do is you can import all of your contacts through your Gmail, through your Ymail, whatever mail that you have. You can import all those connections, all those email addresses, and those will be your first connections. The other thing you can do is join good groups. Now, there's one group that you can build 2,000 connections within a day. Sounds like a pretty good group to me. And that group is called Top Linked. If you go to the site toplinked.com, you can actually literally download an Excel file with 2,000 names on it and invite all those people to connect with you, and you will have 2,000 connections. Because those people on that list all wanted to be connected with everybody. They're actively seeking connections. So that's a quick way to build connections. Just download the list and add contacts, and you're basically have now 2,000 people on your list. And they're all power connectors, so you're all of a sudden being able to be seen by thousands and thousands, maybe millions of people. So that's the first tip. Get lots of connections. The second tip is you don't always just need connections. If you join good groups that have lots of members, you will be seen by all the people within those groups. So what I always do is I would join like 50 good groups that have a lot of connections, a lot of people following those groups, and that are relevant to my industry, or relevant to people looking for people in my industry. Because I want people to search for me for what I do, the service that I perform. So this is 2 ways to get more out of LinkedIn. First, build a good set of connections. And then secondly, join some good groups. The more groups you join that are quality, have lots of users, the more people that are going to be able to search for you, and the more results you'll get out of LinkedIn. So if you have questions about LinkedIn, I have lots of other videos on LinkedIn, so you can watch those, and I can show you some more tricks on how to build your following, how to do like some really cool things in LinkedIn. You can watch those, and I'll guide you to them. And just comment below if you have any questions about LinkedIn. Thank you.